The sidewalks of Los Angeles are lined with vendors, all of them doing business illegally until February, when the city council decriminalized their sales. Some of the sellers are immigrants for whom street vending is the first step up the U.S. economic ladder, says Doug Smith of the Los Angeles Street Vendor Campaign.
It's the first way to sort of start to build a business. And that's why we think of it as, and really prioritize the entrepreneurship elements of it. It's about more than just permitting something. We want to actively create technical assistance and supports to help people build a business so that they can eventually sort of achieve that economic mobility.
Merced Sanchez says people become street vendors like her because it's difficult for the undocumented to find jobs. The new measure legalizing street vending eliminates the threat of arrest, easing fears of deportation under President Trump's new immigration policies.
For what we couldn't accomplish in 3 years, I thank Mr. Donald Trump. Thanks to him, the council mobilized. This means peace. It means being able to work without fearing that the police will show up.
Regulations are being developed, a process that could take months. Legalization means vendors will need to pay for permits and likely have to meet tougher sanitary standards. For vendor Guadalupe Santiago, a mother of two, spending some money to meet regulations is worth it. She won't need to be afraid anymore.
It is good for them to give us a permit. If they ask me for a better card, I will need to buy it because I know it will be for my own good and for the cities.
MacArthur Park is a magnet for street vendors. Although it takes some business away from him, restaurant owner Norm Langer supports legalized street vending, but worries whether the city can sufficiently regulate those businesses.
You cannot have any, for lack of a better word, enforcement of the laws unless you have money to pay for it, and there is no money to pay for it. So I personally think it's a bad idea at this time.
Los Angeles Mayor Eric Garcetti says he will sign the legislation as soon as possible to, in his words, protect hardworking Angelinos who are trying to make an honest living. Goldy Fogel for Los Angeles video journalist Arturo Martinez, VOA News.